Hey, you all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the West. More specifically, we are in Burbank, California, and we are outside of the Bearded Ladies Mystic Museum. I've actually been here years ago, and it was a great little attraction, but they actually have rotating exhibits. They'll keep something for a little while and rotate it out. And they've had some really cool stuff in the past. They actually had a vintage 80s video store set up here. They actually took that down like I think a month ago. So unfortunately I missed that. But I'm excited to see what they have put in its place. So please follow me. See here in the window, they have a princess possum. That's pretty amazing. Oh, and there he is, the ever-present 12-foot Home Depot skeleton. All right, I guess before we go in, we should spin the wheel. Baphomet's wheel here. All right, what's gonna say about hashtag Mystic Museums and good things will come. Well, how about I make a YouTube video here, and we'll good things will come from that. So here is the oddities shop here at the Bearded Ladies Mystic Museum. Some items that you can use to create magic: charcoal disc roll, large chicken feet, and mini spell candles. Little bits of taxidermy there, big old ram, and a little coyote poking out there. Big old, is that a wildebeest? If you know what animal that is, leave a comment in the comment section. And this really cool green rabbit right there. Looking in here, see the little people actually have bird heads for heads. They're like little tiny bird people. There's someone's pelvis. There's someone's exploded head. There's someone's pretty little parrot. There's a spinal cord. And oh look, a little flying monkey, a skeletonized flying monkey. I don't know what kind of skeleton that is. Leave a comment if you know which animal that is. There's a cool little iguana right there. I think this here is like a some sort of baby jackrabbit. There's it's like a real skeleton, but it's missing something important. It's an interesting skull right there. There's a wax hand here, impaled by a dagger. No idea what this is here, but pretty cool looking. Pretty cool looking little guy. Little grab bag here of different bones. Got some baculums there. Some sort of medical object, like a face, probably to show you about maybe choking or suffocation or something like that. Various teeth. You have some pretty colorful skull there. Don't know. Sometimes it's hard to recognize animals when they're missing all their skin and muscles and organs. That's a little weasel right there. And a beautiful armadillo. Don't touch them, folks. They carry leprosy. Well, this here's a prop from the TV show Bones. And fittingly it is Bones. Oh, there's a preserved baby face. Little baby doll there has a mouse on her head. A bunch of bones here in this box. It's a pretty creepy skull there. According to the sign, the skunk here is sniffing an opium poppy. Here is a Midsummer Bear. I saw this movie recently where they trap a guy inside of a dead bear and then set him on fire. It's a really weird movie. But here we have it in, there's a poor little squirrel has been sewn inside this bear. And there's a little rat dressed as Pennywise. Guess they all float down there. Now this part of the shop is actually called Camp Horror. It's like a horror-themed gift shop. This canoe here, you got to be careful because baby Jason's ready to pull you into the lake there, and if that's not bad enough, Jaws is actually waiting for you at the bottom. Here's a kill from, I think this is a Friday the 13th kill where the guy's sleeping and then Jason, or was it Jason's mom? I think it was the mom in this movie, shoved the arrow up through his neck. Oh my gosh, these are mad balls. I remember these when I was a kid. They're just like little foam balls, but they're made to be like monsters. Yeah, you can see that one's like a face hugger from Aliens. Oh, these are really, really cool. Cozy up here by the fire. We got Frankenstein's decapitated head there. And a spooky, spooky deer. I got some super scary movies here on VHS. Children of the Corn, The Frighteners, Jumanji. There's some horror movie props down here. These apparently were masks used in American Horror Story Apocalypse. And this here is just labeled undetermined horror movie prop. So this was in some movie at some point. They just have no idea which one. There's Mr. Freddy Krueger there. They actually sell Freddy shoes. If you want to wear some stylish shoes based after a child murderer. Maybe have done some other things to kids too. According to this is Cropsy. Wasn't Cropsy the boogeyman that turned out to be real? There was like an urban legend that people all thought was an urban legend about a crazed murderer, and he just turned out to be a real guy that was really a murderer. And it's just a pile of creeps right there. Oh, look up here. Look up there on the top. Look at that, look at that, look at that wolf head. And you enter the special exhibit through here, and the special exhibit is an exhibit on the movie Evil Dead. The movie starring Bruce Campbell. And I definitely remember seeing these movies. I actually watched the third movie first, the Army of Darkness, which was just a crazy, weird movie. But then I found out there was actually movies before that, Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2. They're kind of the same movie if you haven't seen it before. It's almost like 2 is almost like a remake. It's kind of confusing, but I always describe Evil Dead as what a horror movie is when you strip down all tension, all like hinting or eeriness, and just go straight for scares. It's just all jump scares, all violence, no timing, no nothing. They just throw everything at you, and it's really entertaining. Like, it goes kind of against conventional wisdom when making a horror movie, but it's actually really, really amusing and really enjoyable. So let's go check out the Evil Dead exhibit. In celebration of the Evil Dead exhibit, they have these Evil Dead air fresheners. I wonder if they smell like a rotting witch. You can see these deadite masks, the evil creatures that people transform into in the Evil Dead movies. Okay, for an extra 18, I got this Evil Dead keychain. Supposedly this activates certain things in the exhibit. Here's where we enter the Evil Dead exhibit. Okay, so
I got you.
Activates right here.
Oh yeah, it looks awesome. Hey, you know, you want to be like, hey, I'm watching Evil Dead. Just don't try to eat the popcorn.
Okay, sounds good. We enter through this area. It looks like a movie theater. You can different candies, popcorn machine there. Some items here. There's an ash bust. There's actually a taxidermied rat made to look like Ash. The Necronomicon and an autographed boomstick. Okay, and here we are at the interior of the cabin. I always remember that creepy deer who started laughing. And there's a chainsaw on the sewing machine. But let's try out our keychain here and see what this does. Oh, there we go. Check out that face coming out of the doorway there. Oh. A lot of the props are actually for sale. There's different pieces of art based after the Evil Dead movies. Alright, headed into this dark room here. We've got a skull. We've got the boomstick, the Necronomicon, and recording. See the chanting in here. But let's see what this room does.
One by one, we will take you.
Oh, oh wait, it started getting windy. Oh, there she is. There's a deadite. Oh, that was super spooky.
It has been a number of years since I began excavating the ruins of Kandar with a group of my colleagues.
Fireplace here. Oh, look at that. It's like a spooky face in the fire. Here we have a theater where they are actually viewing the movie. But the people viewing the movie are ghoulish zombies. We have the man himself, the iconic character, Ash Williams from the Evil Dead movies. Some really cool props in here. Actually have a screen-used Necronomicon. Couple different screen-used Necronomicons. I don't know whose teeth those are. And this is the evil Ash helmet. That would have been from the sequel Army of Darkness. Wow. There's a boomstick there used for stunts. And this is it says Evil Ed prop head. You can see ghoulish head there, which he used in the movie. Here's Linda's severed head from the film. See, they got it placed in the vise. Now there, that's a boomstick that was actually used in the movie. Would have been used by Bruce Campbell. And there's Linda's torso from the movie. That's pretty graphic. And then there is a chainsaw used by Ash. Necronomicon there. We have quite a few different screen-used Necronomicons. Doesn't say which film that each one was used in. So if you know which film, which Necronomicons go with which film, leave a comment in the comment section. Some smaller items and personal effects. Ash's wristwatch, Linda's necklace. See the deadite form of Ed there. It almost makes it creepier that he has that little haircut. So it makes it more ghoulish. A lot of props from Army of Darkness. I actually saw this way before I saw Evil Dead. So it's been Ash's gauntlet there that he would use instead of his chainsaw. But yeah, I didn't even know that this movie was a sequel of Evil Dead. I saw this first, and then later realized that Evil Dead was the prequel to this. Actually, this was the sequel. Sorry, I'm making it more confusing than it really is. Nova on the steering wheel. Here we got our keychain. Let's see, we got this cabin here. You can see bad things happening in there. Of course, they got a little sensor for our keychain. Oh my goodness. Let's see what the other window has to say for itself. What's that? Oh. Chainsaws there to pose with. Chainsaw, I don't know, it's like the iconic horror weapon. I think it's just so bloody and gruesome. Oh, I thought that was out of gas, but there we go. Alright, so the photo op here. Oh, you try to chop your evil possessed hand off, because Ash had his hand possessed by demons, so he tried to cut it off with a chainsaw. I guess we'll see how this photo op works. Alright, so I got my hand in there being cut off by the chainsaw. Hey, would you hold this for a second?
Yeah, no problem.
It's already recording, just hold it. Just hold it where it's at. Okay, so I got free hand, and then... Ah! Oh my god! She's sawing your hand off. But here's the iconic VHS cover. How does the...
Your other hands.
Other hand?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah, you got it.
That's right? Okay.
It's kind of like other... One hand up, other hand like over it. Yeah.
Ah!
You got it.
Here it says, it was the woods themselves. It's actually a very disturbing scene involving a tree in this movie. This door here, one giant Necronomicon. Here in this Zoltar-esque machine we have a Deadite. Let's feed the Deadite money. Normally they like eating human flesh, but we'll have to settle for $1 in this case. There we go, we got her. So thank you for joining me here at the Bearded Ladies Mystic Museum. The last time I went here, actually the exhibit was like a Ouija board museum, but they've changed things around. The gentleman at the register said that probably about twice a year they change their theming, they change their exhibit. So yeah, the Evil Dead exhibit, very cool, being able to see the original props from the Evil Dead with some interactive elements to it as well. Cool little oddity shop. Then the Camp Horror, which is like a gift shop selling like things based around horror movies. So a really cool stop here, and I definitely want to come back here next time I'm in the Southern California area and check out, see what new exhibits they have. But if you want to see other stuff like this, consider subscribing to this channel. It'll let you know when a new video's out. I have been to the 48 continental United States, filming roadside attractions, amusement parks, museums, haunted houses, and other fun stuff. If you'd like to help support the channel, consider donating to Patreon. $3 or more will get you a postcard once a month. Also selling enamel pins in the Etsy shop. All that just helps keep this train on the tracks, this boat in the water, and this dirigible in the air. Until next time, my friends, this one's in the bag.